Hey, everybody. Let's give this a few minutes to see if we can get a few more people in here. Let's see. Oh, goodness. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to hop on here real quick. I think that went through. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to hop on here real quick. And first off, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel so that you're notified when I go live or I upload a video. And that allow themselves to be so degraded and passed around in this way. First off, it wasn't even a birthday for Iyah. Today was a day for all about Nature Boy, like always. He has to make everything about him. You've seen where the little baby was just sitting there. He was kind of looking around for his mom, and it was sad. And then you see, like, Nature Boy mentioned his name, and he just he totally looked away, didn't want anything to do with Nature Boy. And True sitting there, even allowing him to even mention his name. And then he went on about this thing where there was a picture that they took together, and he got upset because to him it seemed like that the women were acting weird the minute that the guys came around, and he started saying how he's going to just give them back to him. And yeah, so I can just imagine what all is going to happen later on tonight when they all get back. Yeah, Nature Boy totally made this whole thing about himself and just look for an excuse to be able to start some crap, which is sad. And so now the women, they were all looking at him like, what in the world? Like, it's just unbelievable. Let's see. I have like a short video I'm going to play. Let's see. Hang on just a minute. Also, I'm going to share my link with you guys. If anybody wants to come up and give their opinion on what happened today. Let's see. Yeah, okay. There's my link. And let's see. I'm gonna let's watch it. It's like really short video, like a couple minutes long.
Hey, shout out to Fox. Got Fox. Shout out to Fox. Gotta say shout out to Fox. She put us in a box. She said ain't no motherfucking call for her. That's definitely
Look at SHEEBA's face. She is over it anyway. She is totally over it. He had been saying some stuff anyway to her. So let me know if you guys can hear the video. I'm going to try to turn up a little bit. Okay.
Oh, no. Go, mommy. Huh? There's pork in that.
No, that's nice. Yeah, those. I ate it. You didn't taste it?
Mommy, look.
Where?
This is pork.
What's that? No, that's
pork.
mixed fried. Mixed fried. with cheese, like it's like like hot dogs from chicken, made from chicken meat.
Oh no.
No pork, no pork.
So you did it, right? What's your name again?
That's like we made some fries from.
What's your name again?
Like cheese dogs.
What's your name?
She's avoided his question twice now. She don't want to tell you her name.
Oh, Naya.
Naya. Yeah, now you put the drinks in for them?
Sure.
Can we get pictures? That'd be probably better, right? Like we do like big pictures? We just read
God, he's annoying.
now I'm talking like a picture of the. No, I'm talking about a picture of the mojitas.
See.
Like a big picture of them.
Like more big? The drinks?
Yeah, like the drinks. If we can get pictures, like the leaders of the drink pictures.
Okay, let me see. Let me check if I can freeze it.
Yeah. Un picture. Tell her.
Now these fries are good. They weren't.
What is this?
What is that?
Yo, that is good. What this is? Mommy, what's this? It's good. This is so good. What is this?
It's like corn steaks.
Huh?
Corn steaks.
I like this.
Oh, we
I'm
used
more.
to eat this for breakfast like every day.
I like this. I want to eat it more. Can you give me some more?
Sure. So
Okay.
we can give you an appetizer of
Okay.
sorillitos, we call them.
Sorillitos.
Sorillitos.
Sorillitos. Okay.
Sure.
And the fries are good. I didn't. They need to let us DJ. What up, Chelsea? Please don't let me hear my echo. Get a Puerto Rican wife? It's on the way. Because I'm about to make some arrangements in my group of wives. I'm about to give them, like, I think I'll put SHEEBA back with True. Zoka back with Solar. And F4, I'm going to put her back with Caliber.
Wow. So, yeah. That is just crazy. Crazy. Okay, let's does anybody want to come up to the live and give your opinion on this? So, hey random. Hi.
Hi, thanks for letting me come on.
No problem.
I just wanted to say that I made a few observations just about that video clip, but I wanted to let you play it first before I said anything. The first thing I noticed was, well, the whole thing is about attention for himself, okay? He likes it when he goes out and people ask him, oh, are all these ladies your wives? And stuff like that. He's always making comments, fishing for compliments or comments, like the time that he was at the hospital and they were going to see Malia, and yeah, I'm just making sure I get the names correctly. They're going to see Malia, and he was in there saying, oh, people are scared of me because I'm a big, tall, black guy. And the lady was like, my son-in-law or my brother-in-law is bigger and darker than you, and he's not scary. Or something. Like, he wants to be this big enigma type thing. He's purposely sat the women at the table with him and the men on their own. He's made a big spectacle of that whole group of people. He was being loud. He was acting like a child in a candy store. Oh, mummy, what are these called? What's the name of these? It's all being loud, trying to get attention, trying to get people to look, trying to get people to notice, embarrassing the men by saying things, oh, True, did I split you guys up, or did she want to go with you? He just is sad. The whole thing is sad. The women are not happy. They were eating like they've been starved. SHEEBA looks half the size she was just 6 months ago. And she's, I know we're supposed to lose weight after we have a baby, but not that much weight. She looks gaunt and she looks malnourished, like somebody else has said. And I just want to say as well, Wizzy, the lady that's actually plus size, she can still be malnourished and not lose all her weight, because malnourishment doesn't work like that. You can be overweight and malnourished if you're eating a poor diet. So I don't know, man. And then people are losing their minds. Lack of food and nutrition and sleep makes you lose your mind.
Well, on top of that, you have him sitting there tormenting you. And it's like playing mind games. And the way he's doing it is so degrading. He's getting so bad here lately. And I've been telling my subscribers, I've been telling you guys, this is the calm before the storm. And now we're just starting to see the beginning of all the drama again that's to come.
Yeah. And it's all because he used to take it out on Velvet. She'll go back and forth and they would fight and argue because they get off on it. And now he doesn't have her to use as a punching bag. So, like, he just keeps starting trouble for no reason, you know?
Yeah. And
amongst those, for his own amusement.
Yeah. And can you imagine how they're feeling? They're sitting there listening to him say, oh, I'm going to give you, look at how you guys are acting around them. I'm going to give you guys back to them. And they probably are walking on eggshells, not even knowing what to say or how to respond or anything, because they know later when he gets them home, there's going to be repercussions, and it's sad.
And look again at the way they're eating. Next time someone gets a chance, look at the way the women are eating. He's starving them clearly.
Yeah.
So, you know.
And, well, you know what he does? I think he enjoys like Malia. Like he'll say, okay, eat Malia, or, you know, he'll tell them to eat as they're giving him their food. And I've been noticing this, and he'll be like, well, you got to eat that. And then he'll be like, give me that chicken, or give me that fish or lasagna. And he'll sit there and eat it while he's telling them, eat your food. And it's like, how can they? You're eating it all.
Yeah, he took Malia some food with flies in it at the hospital. It was like cold and old and had flies and insects in it. And then she wasn't, I don't know, he was eating that. It's just, yeah, he eats a lot more than they do, clearly.
Yeah.
But, yeah, those are my observations, that he's a narcissist and he's probably got demons tormenting him as well. So that's why he's acting like that. He could never be happy. It doesn't matter what those people do over there. He will never be satisfied with it for longer than a few weeks because he's sick.
Yeah, it's disgusting. It's just disgusting to watch it. And but thank you for
anyway. Yes, thanks for having me on.
I love your accent too, by the way.
Oh, thanks. And I must say, I like your commentary. It's very respectful, right?
Oh,
and you don't seem to talk down on people when you're explaining this stuff. You don't come from a condescending point of view, so I appreciate that. So yeah, I'm a new sub as well.
Sometimes I'm like, I just get angry too, like everybody else, because I don't understand why they want to be over there with him. I don't understand it, and it makes me angry sometimes. But I try. I really try.
And I honestly, I think Aya has autism. I think a lot of those young people over there, they have mental health issues, because if they were mentally healthy and stable, they wouldn't go there in the first place, would they?
Right.
But anyway, I'll leave it at that.
Advantage of the weak, and that's sad. He really does.
But yeah, thanks again, and keep up the good work. I really enjoy your commentary.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right. Take care.
Thank you. Holly says, hi, everyone. Yeah, he is doing the most. Holly, how you entered the contest, you don't need to really do anything other than what you're doing. You just need to be a subscriber and, you know, comment in any of the videos. And then that way your name gets put into the drawing. And the drawing will take place on the 1st of every month. Random says narcs like to ruin special occasions. Yeah, he's one that just he builds them up and tries to make it seem like it's going to be such a great day and a wonderful day, and then when the time comes, he like puts a shadow over everything. in the way he degrades and disrespects. Carbonation is community property, a whole, you guys can, I'm not going to say it. Random says, these women were sitting there eating like they hadn't been fed in days. Horrible how thin SHEEBA is now. Yeah, I agree. Ooh, Iyahs wife, McCollum says she's a new subby here. Love your content, Sasha. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. I love, you guys are very appreciated. Random says, none of those ladies look happy to me. No, I don't think, not at all. I mean, the way he's sitting there and you know, the things that he's saying to them, like, they're all like very fearful. They're not enjoying the day at all. They're all walking on eggshells, and it's sad. Random says, greetings, Sasha, chat, and other viewers, by the way. Holly says, they're all malnutrition. Wizzy going to be looking like the other wives soon. Yeah, and she just pretty much, I mean, I don't know if you guys seen the full version of the video, but it was pretty bad. Very sad. And just like when he was letting those women answer questions, he couldn't even do that. Like, he literally had to interrupt every 2 minutes. And why even have the women on there doing, you know, answering questions? Why not just put himself on there and answer questions? Because that's basically what he did. He didn't let anybody else answer the questions. I thought they don't celebrate birthdays at Carbonation. Well, what do they call it now? Solar something, solar days or whatever. Whatever their stupid astrology thing is. And by the way, you guys, astrology is of the devil. It's nothing to dabble in. And I would just, you know, I would just suggest you guys don't dabble in that stuff at all with this astrology that they're trying to, don't open the door for that, because you're opening the door for things you guys don't even know what you're opening the door for. Irish, yeah, he is very, very. Oh, I'm glad you made the live. Respect. I haven't been live for a few days. Some people like it when I go live, and then some people, they're like, can you just shut up and let the video play? So I've been trying to play the videos and talking less. But I do miss you guys a whole lot when I'm not live. I appreciate you, Random. Holly says, I don't agree with Nature Boy. Don't know much about him either. But in Puerto Rico, you may be homeless, but no such thing as starving too much vegetation, fruits, and animals. He must be holding them in the house. Well, Holly, I think it's like what we were saying is that sometimes he wants everybody to think they're eating, and he'll catch them on camera like enjoying food, and they don't even, their plates are full by the time that they're even done. And I think that they just sit there and act like they're eating or take little tiny bites here and there. But he's just doing that for a show, saying, oh, make it look good, make it look like you're eating. But in reality, you know, probably when the cameras are off, he's taking their plates and eating it himself. I mean, look at him. Respect said, "Oh my God, the mess he pulled on TKO was just like a woman." Yeah. Oh my gosh, I could not. I don't know why. Like I was telling you guys yesterday, I don't agree with a whole lot about TKO or his belief system or whatever it is. I don't. But I'll tell you one thing about him. He seems to be more of a man than Nature Boy will ever be. And I don't know why he keeps messing with Nature Boy. But I will tell you, I think a lot of it's because he wants, like, in the back of his mind, he it's like he feels guilty for, and he's for no reason, like he has nothing to feel guilty about, but it's like in the back of his mind he's thinking maybe there's more I can do to help the situation with him and with those ladies over there that's being so mistreated. And I think he really tries, and I think that this thing with trying to bring the ladies together to have a conversation was his way of trying to, kind of like maybe open up Nature Boy's eyes and trying to get him to be a better person. I don't know, whatever reasoning he had behind that, but that's the feeling I got from TKO. Like he feels bad, like, and then he's thinking if I don't do more to help or try to do my part to help, then maybe I'll be to blame or I'll feel guilty about that, which he in no way would be. But I'm thinking that's how he's thinking. Random said, "Oh, it's solar return." So that's what they call their birthday, solar return. Oh, wait a minute. Iyahs' wife says, "These people that are just joining Carbonation must need a place to stay or have low self-esteem or a terrible life to want to go over there to be his puppet." Did you guys see the new member? I was ready to say something, but I'm not going to say it. But did you guys see the new member? Let's see. How Diane, or let me see. Dion, how, or how what? Okay. Aya is so beautiful and her cooking skills are amazing. I wish she'd leave and be great somewhere great elsewhere. She seems to be very peaceful and calm. I just feel she'd be successful if she got away from them. Yeah, I think so too. She's very, she is very peaceful, but at the same time, I think that she's one of Nature Boy's snitches. You know what I'm saying? Hang on just a second, guys. I think, well, I don't know how to put it. I think she's really, really pretty too. But she's kind of like, not in the same way that Velvet was, but she's kind of like Nature Boy's right hand man, if you know what I mean. Like, she's there to like tell on people or to keep Nature Boy up to date on things that's going on. She's there for him. She takes care of him. She babies him. She's the mother. She's his mother. And he's made her into that. But yeah, I agree. I think she could be so much more if she just, got away from him. And it's crazy. So let's see. Just a second. I want to read some more of these. Respect says, yes, and some lady called in trying to tell TKO, he was wrong for not agreeing with Nature Boy. No, that's TKO's platform. Those are the rules he made, though. Maybe he should have like told. I don't know if he told him or not beforehand what the rules would be, but I'm sure he went over with Nature Boy, you know, some of the rules and some of the questions that were going to be asked. Because I don't think Nature Boy would have agreed to it. But in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, I think Nature Boy knew what I think he wanted to humiliate him. And I think he knew he was going to do that to him. Because Nature Boy's sneaky like that. He wanted to humiliate him so bad, just like he did that to him when Chanel was sitting there, and he did it to him then. And why TKO allows it to happen, I don't know, but absolutely not. TKO is nothing different. No, as far as the respect part towards women, I think TKO is more respectful than Nature Boy. I think that he's done some things, but I think he's trying to learn from those things. But that's just from what I've seen, from what I've heard. And I could be wrong. And he's got that woman. I don't know if it's transitioning or what's going on with it, but he's got her with the other men. So that's kind of weird. I don't know. Jila, did I say your name right, Jila? She is a snitch and she stirs up mess in the background. Yeah. But you know, though, since Malia came back, I think, and it's not that she's trying to, I think Malia is starting to be like causing conflicts low key behind the scenes now, because she, like I was saying, she wants her payback. She's wanting those girls to feel what she felt. He is going to try that newbie stud question. She got to sleep with him too. I heard he likes it like that though, so I don't know. Anything's possible. Jaw's wife says, yes, saw the new person, but did he have to keep repeating? Right, like that. And does that mean she stays with the men? It looks like she does stay with the men, which is crazy. That's crazy. I mean, okay. Respect says, at Mink, agree. She's very sneaky and conniving. Random says, Aya is very conniving. However, she does that as a means to survive, so to speak. It's a learned behavior developed due to your 2 years of abuse. Yeah. I agree with that. Aya used to have a pimp who abused her. I'm not making excuses for her, just observations I've made while watching this group. Yeah. That's sad. This whole thing is sad. And the worst thing about it, though, is that once you become an adult, there's nothing we can do to help them. I mean, it's crazy. There's nothing we can do to stop it. And we can't force them to do something that we want them to do. As much as we want to see them out of there. We can't force it. Respect says, exactly. I didn't see her point. He knew they looked sick. And when have he ever cared? And what is the difference from what he says about the girls and what the comments say? Yeah. Just the day or two before that, he was listen to everything he said to Ephru. That's some of the lowest things that you can say to another human being. And then he had the nerve to say that he don't want people in the comments to say bad things, but like you have to protect my women. No, that's your job. You need to do a better job at talking to them and treating them with respect, but he never will. Iyahs' wife says, I wonder when does the owner of the Airbnb come inspect their property? That's a good question. Lala says, why is that crazy? He's respecting her agenda and they don't like nature either. Who don't like nature? And she's a female. That's her gender. Or gender. Respect says, sometimes people just love nothing but sex. Nothing else matters, not friendship, loyalty, or anything else, right? Black Jade says he uses them for sex. Then he gets bored and gives them back to the men. So, well, I think he likes conflict, and I think he loves to stir up a bunch of crap. He loves to put the women against each other and cause conflict. So he'll sit and it's crazy how, it is crazy how he is with stirring up the crap. He keeps those women at each other's throats and mentally abusing, physically. It's just sad. Jaw's wife says, what happened to Ra? And I knew that girl, was it Nay is her name? Wasn't going with them when they were in New Orleans. Yeah, I don't think he cared much for her. I think he thought she was too clingy. She was very, clingy. Hey, Steve. How's it going? I think she was very clingy, and he didn't like that. I could tell. I kind of knew she wasn't going to last too long. So, does anybody else want to come up? I'm gonna let's see. Layla says, I know she's woman, but she's living as a man, so he's respecting her gender, and I don't like his ass at all, but that was respectful of him in a way. Nature Boy doesn't know the first thing about respect. He does not. He might be saying all that, but give it some time, and I'm telling you, in one of the future videos, he's going to find a way to degrade her. He's going to find a way. Publicly, he'll do it. Watch. Mark my words. You guys, remember I'm saying this, and then let me know, because I'm telling you, I know how he works. See. I'm surprised Ephraim hasn't snapped the way Nature Boy treats her. I see something sinister in Ephru. Yeah. She is tired of it. I can tell. And she got mad because Iyah was her friend. They were friends. They're like sisters or whatever you want to call that. But that did something to her when she was sitting in that van and Nature Boy was dogging her, and Iyah was sitting right next to her, agreeing with everything he was saying. And she was sitting there just running her mouth, and you could tell that Ephru, that just did it to her. Like that made her mad. And ever since then, like you can tell they're still close, but sometimes like they're very, very short with each other at times. And I've caught that a couple of times. And so that's Nature Boy. He's doing that. He likes to pit them against each other. Oh, good, Steve. Keep watching. Sincerity says, hey, chat and Sasha. Hey, how are you today or this evening? It's evening time here where I'm at. So yeah, you guys, this whole thing is crazy. Does anybody else? I'm gonna share the link again in case anybody wants to come up. Let's see. Okay. All right, so there's a link. If anybody else wants to come up and give their opinion on things you guys have observed the last few days that's gotten on your nerves, I'm telling you, everything that's been going on these past few days with Nature Boy, oh my gosh, it's been getting on my last nerves. And that's a lot. Like within just a short amount of time, it goes from 0 to 100, like quick. So the storm is coming, guys. The storm is coming. Something's going to happen. Just mark my words. And mark my words too, Layla. He's gonna dog that guy or that girl. Just watch. Because anytime he's acting respectful, that means something's going to come later on. He's going to be very, he's going to degrade that woman. Well, publicly. I know it. You just watch. Now that Nature Boy is on Bigo, he's gotten worse, unbearable. Yeah. And he's getting by with it. I think everyone should go, and every time he goes live, go and report it. Go and report him. Austin says, I remember when Carbon Melanation didn't drink, eat meat, or do drugs. Now all the pretense is gone. Yeah. I respect.
I finally made it.
How are you?
I'm good, girl. You see how much I be talking in the comments? I be cussing my phone out.
I know.
Like so serious, and I'm glad you talk to the people in your chat. You know, people got their little favorites and stuff. So that's why I said I like how you do with your chat. You talk to people. Yeah. And the stuff that I be seeing on there. Huh?
What do you think about this mess that's going on?
Exactly what you called it, a big mess. Nature Boy, I call him Puss because he's a pussy.
Yeah.
That's all he is. He is not no man. I don't want to hear that. A woman can still take care of what she need to take care of, but that don't mean she got to stay barefoot and pregnant.
Yeah.
Women are worth more than that, and they can do more than that. But he just so jealous. Everything have to be on him.
Yeah. Yeah. And even when it's on him, he's he'll make up stuff. It's horrible.
Yeah, and he contradicts everything he says. And like the women, like I understand you are supposed to respect your man and all that kind of stuff. But damn it, it's a limit, honey. It's a
Yeah.
limit to that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's what I be looking at. He be like, oh, they're too manly. No, you too much like a female.
Yeah.
And he know he do not like, what's her name? Wizzy, whatever her name is.
Was he?
Yeah, he know he do not like her. How many times do that man always, I like little butts and all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
She grosses him out, and he cannot hide the faces.
Yeah.
Like,
And
so
he don't even like Malia. He doesn't like any of them. Like, he just, I don't even know why. I think he just has him there to torture him. Honestly.
yeah. And you know what? I think he was into Malia a lot more when him and Velvet was going through their mess. But when Malia got sick, that was it for her. And I knew it. He never looked at her the same. All of them trashed her and said she was weak because she was sick. And even when she was gone, they still said she was weak, even when she was in the hospital.
And they said, and they tell her that that it's her mind that's making her sick, or in her thinking. Are you kidding me?
And you know what? No, it is some truth to that because your emotions do train. It goes through your body and everything, but that's not all. They not looking at what he's flip-flopping right in front of their face. Just like he do online with the BB guns and all this other shit. I'm like, girl, my son looked at and said, he said, Mom, I got that one. Look at the square at the bottom. Girl, I fell out laughing. I said, I wish I was on live. I told people that was a BB gun.
I saw that and I was like, what in the world? And then somebody said BB guns and I was like, oh, that's, yeah.
Yeah, and it's crazy because me and my son that just came from Walmart. And that's exactly where it came from. And when Ephraim was on there looking like she was coked out of her mind, girl, I call them Hoovers. They eyes be all big sometimes. And I'm like, I know, just say no to drugs. Yeah. Because a lot of them little lives and stuff they be doing, they can toe up.
Yeah. And have you seen like the just Ephraim's look lately? Like she looks ghostly. Like it's
all of them are sick.
Yeah.
And it ain't just the emotion. I get what he's trying to tell them, but he's taking it and using it to his advantage. All of this is about money because he straight, remember he said, was it Malia that brought him 30,000 or 20,000 or something?
Yeah, 30.
Okay, he said, I never said that. Y'all gonna have to quit saying that. He telling this to the chat, and we like, nigga, you said it. What are you talking about?
I know.
So that's what I don't understand how people can still look at what he speak as facts when he sit up here and lie in front of your face and be like, no, you didn't hear what you thought you heard. You know what I'm saying?
He plays mind games with us too. And it's crazy. Like he'll sit there and say something one day, like, "Yeah, I got everybody got me the SBA loans except for Iyah and Ephraim."
Yep.
And then the next day, I didn't take any money. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay.
That's why I say he's Jody. He is straight Jody. Y'all tell me he is not Jody from off of Baby Boy. Please tell me that.
Yeah.
I swear that's who he reminds me of. You know how the girl was feeding him the tacos and stuff and all that? He is Jody.
Yeah.
He is a pimp. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they really feel like what he speak is law. And I'm like, y'all are being pimped out by a bum.
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding me?
That's crazy.
At least get something out of the deal besides sick dick. I'm not being funny. Y'all fighting over some sick shit.
Yeah.
And I know y'all be seeing the bum bumps around their mouth and stuff. Like I know y'all be peeping it. Everybody be saying that, and they want to. Oh, it's in your mind. So is every bump a negative thought? Like, what are you saying, dude? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I get the whole thing, like, especially, I'm telling you, stress, it'll cause you some heart issues. It can cause tumors.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, I believe in that. I believe that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
but,
me too, including a broken heart. My grandmother died from a broken heart.
yeah, I believe that. But I'm telling you, though, when you have a medical condition like that stuff that they have, that's real. You know, that's not brought on by
You
stress.
know what? You remember Young Pharaoh?
Yeah.
Okay, they took his channel down from off of YouTube from the videos I saw yesterday. People was going down memory lane and they said, "Do you remember when Pharaoh made Nature Boy say that he did say he slept with somebody with AIDS?" And
Yeah.
he did say that. He put it in a text and everything. Pharaoh showed everything, and he was like, "No, that wasn't me." And Pharaoh said, "I knew you was gonna say that. So if we trace this, it's not gonna go back to your IG, right?" He was like, "No, it's not." So Pharaoh did it anyway, and he went straight to him, and he was like, "Okay, you got me." He was like, "Oh yeah, you be trying to do." He said, "Now, ain't that what you said?" And he was like, "Yeah, I said it, but you don't believe me."
I watched that. Now, let me ask
Exactly.
you, why did they take him down?
I don't know. I was trying to figure that out. I really was. And I don't hear nobody talking about it or anything.
I don't think
But
he
he was
really.
the one to stay on Nature Boy's ass.
Yeah, he was. Him
Yeah, and he made a lot of sense.
and he does it in a way, and just like Sweet Ma, she's the same way. She'll stay right on his neck. Like when she does a video, I don't know. Do you know who Sweet Ma is, right?
No, I was finna say I'm gonna have to check that one out.
Yeah,
I
she's
haven't
good.
seen
Yeah, you'll like
her.
her. Sweet Ma for life. It's Sweet Ma, and then it's the letter four, like four, and then
Yeah.
life. Here, I'm gonna put
Okay.
it here so you guys can check her out.
Did he get kicked off of Bigo? Or is he back on there?
He's been on there. He was on there today for Iyahs celebration.
Okay.
Are you talking about Nature Boy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was on there on Bigo today, and for the celebration of Iyahs birthday.
And what is up with all this mixed religion? One minute, this is just so Babylon, but your Babylon ass is over there doing everything that we do over here.
Mm-hmm.
I understand you still got to live and stuff, but like people say, y'all starting to grow stuff because you got to show people where their money going.
Yeah,
But if those people was to stop donating, where do you think he gonna get the money from?
that's what I'm
Like
saying.
really? Like I'm so serious.
And he talks a big game about growing stuff, but what is he? I mean, what's he actually growing? He's been talking about that for a long time, but he never does. I mean,
All that, you know what? And he'll probably get mad for hearing this, but all he growing is gray hair. Cause your old ass need to stay from around them kids. That's
yeah,
all. Like
and
we know how they say men hit the middle age and they want to prove they still got it. He
yeah,
done went overboard with it. And
yeah,
now I put a list out because 1 minute he Nature Boy, and then he's bye, and then he this. I'm like, dude, you sound like Legion, but who are you?
yeah. Hey,
Because
Holly.
now, like, I saw the letter to his daughter, and he was talking about some good dick or something. I'm like, why did he put that in there? And that's supposed to be a letter to his daughter.
Because he's
Did
sick.
you see that?
Yeah, he's sick.
So that wasn't just my ears playing tricks on me. I really did hear that.
Yeah,
That's sick.
yeah. He's sick anyway. Everything about him's sick. Hey, Holly.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
We got Respect here with us, and we got Holly here with us.
Hey, Holly, how are you?
And how is everyone?
Good. How are you?
Good. Well, I heard of your new Nature Boy from Young Pharaoh like 2 years ago or something. That's the first time I heard of him. Then recently I've been looking at World News and Tony T,
Yeah.
and that's the next time I heard of him. And when I find out he's in Puerto Rico, I'm like, what is going on? Because if he's in Puerto Rico, what is he planting when they have trees, like practically trees full of vegetables? I'm from Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
So I know if they hungry, there's something wrong with them. So you can literally just walk and get avocado or passion fruits, or at the beach the crabs just right there. Like he literally has to keep them in the house in order for them not to go nowhere, like not to eat.
Yeah.
And why are they planting with these fruits everywhere, even when you're walking down the sidewalk?
Girl, they probably so scared to eat a fruit that they'll get punched in their face or something. They you can tell they are terrified of that man. And this, you can just imagine what they done seen over there with the cameras off.
Yeah.
That's scary.
And that's what I was about to say too. We don't know what happens when the cameras are off. You know, when the cameras are off, we don't know everything.
Exactly. And I think we're going to say a little bit more, like people that start to come out of that trance, I think a little bit more will come out every time they talk, because then they'll really see it's nothing to fear of him.
Yeah.
What they put me in mind of, what that man put me in mind of is like people like Bin Laden and Hitler, and because I don't understand how you could just, what he says don't make sense. Like what he says,
No.
like I don't. It's like, you know how sometimes people try to read stuff out the Bible and then twist it, but it's like, but it's not what you mean. Like, don't do that.
Yeah.
That is so true.
I don't understand how people get brainwashed like that. Them, like, how can you tell somebody kill yourself for whatever they want, right? Whatever it is they believe in. I don't understand that type of mentality.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he tell them, okay, well, F you, leave, going back to Babylon, knowing that he done had them turn on their family and close friends. They're scared to come back because they feel like they don't have anybody.
Like about a woman.
I think Wizzy, she wants to go home, but I think that she knows that she gave up everything to be there. And then she turned over all of her cash to him. So she's probably thinking in the back of her mind, if I do go back home, what am I going back to? You know, I have nothing. I gave everything up.
I take my hat off to him. Because a man ain't getting all my motherfucking money. You out your damn mind. No, we ain't playing them games.
The guy called in to him.
Do what?
Did you heard the Puerto Rican guy calling?
Oh, with the he tried to warn him.
And that one? Yes, he is telling him so true, because not so much like they're going to hurt you because you mess with your, you having a spat with your woman out there. But even when I go over there, and I have family, I'm born and raised there. But when I go with my family over there, because they are Americans, they're not from Puerto Rico. My kids and my husband. And like, I don't go to the tourist part, because that people is there just waiting. If you look like you don't belong there, they're going to rob you. Like over there is no police, just like that man said. Over there, if you go to the wrong place, they don't care. They're going to rob you. They're going to kill you. Before the police, they will be there 2 hours later to pick up your body.
Wow.
That's
why he showed his arm, talking about, I'm not worried. I got family over here. I'm affiliated. Why would you put that online?
Yeah.
They don't care if you're affiliated. They don't care about. I'm telling you, over there is they will kill you for a chain.
Did you say for a tent?
For your chain, for your necklace.
Oh, okay. I thought you said for a tent.
No,
I'm sorry.
they will tell you if you look like you got money. That's why when we go over there, we do not take our jewelry over there. We try to look as as much like to blend in because if they think that you're not from there, they think that Americans got a lot of money.
Yeah.
And they don't have that much police officers over there because they killed them all. It's backwards in Puerto Rico. They kill the police.
Wow.
So we don't be killing
Did you say they killed all the police? Like the
yes. That's why ain't nobody gonna
wow.
go and be the police. Ain't no police left but the old police and the ones they haven't killed. They do not have the law enforcement over there.
Wow. I did not know that. I know about Puerto Rico, but not like that. I didn't think he would last over there this long, to be honest. I'm gonna be 100. I did not think he'll last that long.
I didn't, because he didn't in Hawaii either.
They got him up out of there real fast.
Yeah.
That's just like you living in your Puerto Rico ain't but like the size of New York. And that's like you living in New York and you got your family members and everybody got their own little families in different cities.
Yeah.
So no, it's a lie. What he said is a lie. He cannot have people over there. If they had people over there, they would be representing him. Then he said he's in Baja. And where is Baja? You talking about Vega Baja or Toa Baja? Because there's no such thing as a city named Baja.
Wow. That's crazy. I can't believe they killed all the police. That got my mind really going. Like, that's the first time I'm hearing that.
Over there, it's run by the drug dealers. If you go to an area that if you can't even sell drugs like they do around here, you set up shop and you start selling your weed. Oh no, that territory belongs to somebody, and in order for you to sell in that territory, you gotta buy it from the man, the big man. And they will know if you're not selling from the man that you're supposed to sell it of the territory because they all got like the bags that got the different symbols. That's where you know your stuff comes from the different baggies.
Wow. He wasn't trying to listen to that guy neither. Like he arrogant. He like, I ain't worried about that. We could talk about this offline, but I ain't worried. Okay. Okay.
I Speak Truth says Young Pharaoh YouTube took Young Pharaoh down because he was exposing too many people and organizations. They also dropping groups such as the violates but they continue to let nasty, who run on. Go figure. Yeah, that's true.
You took that right out my brain. I ain't even get it out to my lips yet, but they'll rather keep him on there, seeing him treat women and kids like shit, humans, because he treats some men like that who he can run over.
Yeah.
And they'll keep his stuff on there. That is so backwards.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Girl. Common sense left America a long time ago.
Just trying to educate, and the other one is practically telling on himself of federal charges and everything on himself, and they don't do nothing about it.
No,
I can't believe he started talking about them loans, them SBA loans and stuff. I'm like, you really telling on yourself? You want to go to jail?
He won't. He knows that. That's why he does it, because he knows he's not going to nothing to happen to him because he's being protected.
And that's why you took it right out my mouth again. I was going to say, if they know he got all them SBA loans and stuff, then that's a way you can tell he is protected by something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, you remember when I put this in the comment when I said the lady said she pushed out something? It was like she had birth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I went to Zen Womb's channel. One of his exes was she's over there with her. And she said when she left Nature Boy, the same way like that other girl said, I forgot her name. She said it's like he was in the sky following her and all that stuff. People thought she was just a drunk. She said she gave birth to something. And of course, with the naked eye, it was not there, but they felt it fall down into the bottle. Because she had to literally push it out. Because she said before that happened, it seemed like he was everywhere. That sounds like possession through sex.
Wow.
And they buried it in the yard, and they was taking it to some kind of ground to bury it again. But she said that's what he's doing with the ladies. He's leaving something in them, including the men when they drink his juice. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It is. It really is.
It really is. And that's what I do here, because it has to be, out there that this whole thing, this nature freak, it's all demonic.
She said nature freak.
Yeah.
I saw your picture too. Girl, I would have hauled ass. I saw that in your window.
Oh, did you?
That would have scared the hell out of me. Girl, I told you I would have got my ammonia and everything. Like, you see it so clear.
Yeah. But see, if you have the blood of Jesus over you, I don't fear it. I'm like, whatever. This is war now, Nature Boy. This is war. So that's why I keep doing Nature Boy videos, because I want to.
Yeah,
I see what's inside of him. I see it. So, and it needs to get out there.
More than one too. That's why I used to call him Legion in the very beginning when I found him. I used to call him Legion because he always switching his names and his personalities is always different.
Yeah, and you know what? That's right. I mean, you're right. He probably has a lot more than one.
It is. If you get a chance, go back to how many names he done had and look at how many personalities was with those names. And who the hell was he when he was walking around that backyard like Prince? He was like whispering and shit. It was right after Velvet left. I swear. He was like, yes, you've been, talking to Nature Boy, but I'm such and such. I'm like, who the hell is this? He act like he was floating or high or something. But he was acting just like Prince, girl. I'm like, what happened? I said, Velvet done fucked him up. But he acted like that for a couple of days, maybe a week, and then that person was gone. And he was Baba and all that other shit.
Yeah. He's how
long he's been like in this lifestyle?
Do I?
She said how long he been in a lifestyle?
Yeah.
About he's been public for about 5 years. Public for about 5.
Yeah, and see that first video when they was keep talking about his kid and stuff, that's when I first found out something about him. I ran across his own video. Because I used to see him a long time ago speaking stuff, but he wasn't big like that. You know what I'm saying? And people wasn't paying him no attention like that because he just like old sweaty ass man off the corner somewhere. Like looking all greasy and shit. But then he blew up, and next thing you know, he just done had I don't know how many names.
He actually live of nature anytime. He actually live in nature.
No, he's a fraud. He says that he calls himself Little Nature Boy, but he doesn't live in nature. He lives in a big house near nature. But he talks about Babylon all the time, which is America. And it's like, if you don't like America so bad and you hate us, then why do you keep using our doctors? Like, he don't let any of the other women go to the doctors, but he goes to the doctor. himself.
Yeah, and he popped the pill on live too, and I pointed it out, and ain't nobody say nothing. I said, y'all did not see that man just pop that pill in his mouth, because he didn't pull his head back up chewing. He had swallowed that. So he can stop lying about that. He don't take medicine stuff. When he had that sore in his mouth from his tooth, what'd he do? He took some antibiotics, right?
Yeah.
Was he in his lower self when he got that? Or was that just natural?
But he was in his nasty self. That's what he was in.
Exactly. That part. He can't even remember half of the lies he tell. That's why he contradicts himself so much.
Mm-hmm.
And he like to get under people's skin.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But I appreciate you letting me up here. I'm gonna go
Well,
and do
I
my
appreciate you ladies coming up and talking to me.
Of course, and I will return.
Thank you.
I'll be down in the comment.
Okay. Thank you, ladies.
All right.
All right. Let me catch up on some of these comments here. Let's see. Steve says, yeah, their eyes are very glossy. That Vigo money will do them. And well, yeah. Oh, and he's saying that young Pharaoh will be coming to Vigo soon. I hope Pharaoh come on Vigo, tell him to. I wonder if, yeah. Let's see. I think I already read it. Lisa says, Ephraim for sure do not want to be there, but because she's turned her back on her family, she's afraid to deal with what they'd say to her. Yeah. I think she should have left that night that he did that to her, that he degraded her in the van when she was sitting outside in the van. Malia is the only female who will follow Nature Boy to the end of the earth. I agree with that. I absolutely agree with that. If Nature Boy tells them women to jump off a cliff or go home, Malia would be the only one to jump. Yeah, exactly. I agree. It's sad. But like I said, what can we do? There's not a whole lot we can do, you know. It's just a sad situation all the way around. But at the end of the day, they are grown women. As much as we would love to force them to get out of there, we can't. And my issue a lot too is just the poor little kids, you know, that like Ja, who doesn't have a choice. And it's just sad. So yeah, with that being said, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get off of here. And you guys have a beautiful night. And I miss coming on here with you guys. I will definitely be back maybe tomorrow. I'm going to be uploading a couple more videos, I think, this evening. So you guys have a beautiful night. God bless you.